Breaking just within the past 15 minutes, we just learned it was a 14-year-old boy who was killed after driving off this bridge near the Duval-St. Johns County line this morning. The boy was just identified as Cole Alexander Kelly, and he is from St. Johns County. The bridge he drove off of is located near San Pablo Road at Pablo Creek. The property is owned by the Davis family, who previously owned Winn-Dixie stores. News4JAX reporter Jim Piggott joins us live. And Jim, I know we just got this information, but is there any word as to why the 14-year-old was driving an SUV on this property?
We don't know. You have to remember, too, that that is a private road. That bridge is owned by this ranch behind me. This is the D-Dot Ranch. It's owned, as you mentioned, by the Davis family, and only invited guests are allowed back here. It's a huge area. It's a preserve, and I know there's a hunting lodge in there, and they do turkey shoots and other things back there. It's not known if the 14-year-old, why he was here, what the role was, why he was driving that SUV, but this investigation is continuing. There were many rescue crews and police on hand from St. Johns County and Jacksonville. These are photos from JFRD showing how they responded to try to get the man and the SUV out of the water. How and why all of this happened is still not known.
Again, I don't want to speak ahead of the investigators who are actually working the traffic crash to determine the cause, but suffice it to say the vehicle was driving off the property towards these gates behind us when there was a slight curve in the road. At that point in time, that vehicle did go off the embankment of this bridge and then enter the waterway.
Now, I want to give you a different perspective out here. We came out on the water. We're on Pablo Creek. Nick from the Freedom Boat Club at the Jacksonville Beach location brought us here. But take a look at this. You can just see how precarious this bridge is. There is hardly any railing on there. It's not high off the water. Now, investigators have been out here. You can see the vehicle that went off the bridge. It's sitting there. It hasn't been towed at this point. That's what they were able to pull from the water. The situation here, though, you can kind of tell it could be very dangerous. Another part, there's also rescue crews and others that are standing by as well as they are investigating what happened here. Of course, we have checked to see if there have been other problems, but at this point, since this is on private property, they really can't tell us much. The water around the bridge is shallow, and not many boats pass through here because the bridge is very low. Police say that the D-Dot Ranch is a robust operation, and the vehicles are farm-related, but they couldn't go into detail. And of course, I reached out to the Davis family today, to their business and the operation here, but have not heard back from them. We're live from the D-Dot Ranch. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.